Yeah, the hilarious thing is that I think that the FPS is actually lower than what it was when I was playing this 12 years ago. And it's probably because of all the bloat and all the other crap that's in the game now. What a lot of it. It's like I'm moving my mouse and I'm seeing visual tearing. Let me look off my headset. Yep. Oh. Well, there's water down here now. Oh no, wait, that's the original one. Already found diamond. Oh, that's right. You need an iron pickaxe. Whoops. it's a long way down. Ah, I forgot about the keybinds. It's so weird. I'm gonna try not to press F. Hmm. Creeper. Yep. God, my spacebar's way too close. So sensitive. Like even if you slightly touch it. Gotta chuck my my keyboard thing palm rest on. Makes it a little bit easier. Gonna find where I put it. Yep, there it is. Just putting my palm rest on made it jump. It could be tricky. I need some armor or something. Yeah, I really gotta find more coal. Unfortunately, I burnt through the last little bit of it rather than burning more. What do you call it? Charcoal. I haven't even looked into copper yet, but what do you reckon that they're going to try and replace redstone functionality with copper? Oh, yes. And a meta pickaxe. Wait, didn't I put some grass out here? Oh, yeah. I'm guessing they want you to skip through to using copper first. It's like, why? I mean, I've never seen this biome before. Damn, this is a big cave. Oh shit. I need shears, don't know for that. Where's this going to take forever? So one of the most awesome things happened the other day. Lapis lazuli. Basically, I was getting some dirty bird, which is Australian slang for takeaway chicken, basically. And I went to one of our stores. It wasn't KFC. It was like another chain, and it has like a shade sail out front to like keep the the sun off people sitting out in the front area, mezzanine or whatever. And I'd got my meal, which was quite a bit, to be honest. Been eating it for like 3 days now. But I had some fries, and I was nibbling on my fries because I still had quite a distance to move. So it's like I wanted to eat the fries first. And I'm under the shade sail, and I see a plunk. I hear a plunk. And I'm like, I wonder what that could be. And we have these animals in Australia called possums. They're kind of like the American possum, but like completely different. They're native to Australia for one, and they're kind of cute. They're like a lot more cute than possums in America are, and so it just sits there. Like I'm sitting near the sort of the entrance, and it's about like 3 meters away, sitting on the edge. And it walks up to the edge, and it's just sitting there. And see its feet poke over the edge of the shade sail, and also it's like just like kind of really nonchalant, where they're usually like extremely scared of people. Like they don't come near people level. So I snuck up onto where it was, and I tossed one of my chips up on top of the shade sail near it. And then I went back to the other corner where I was. And then it sat there for a while, and then it sauntered over to where I chucked my chip onto the shade sail. And I'm like, yes, there's a win. And it goes back to the corner, and then it stands on the edge again. Then it decides, wait, no, I'm going to walk over here. I walked directly over the top of where I was to the edge of the shade sail where I was, and poked its feet over again. And so I peeked my head around, and I'm like, oh, hello possum. And like the possum's just like looking at me with like big brown baby eyes. So I'm like, oh, okay. I go back to where I was and keep eating my chips. I'm like, wait a sec, I've got an idea. I grab one of the chips and I walk back over and I held it up like about a foot out of reach, and the thing like was basically hanging from its legs like a bat from the edge of the shade sail. Grabs the chip with its mouth and like goes back up top, and I'm like, yeah. Woo! I fall in squeed. Like I can't make the squeeze sound, so you'll just have to imagine the squeeze sound. So I squeed, and I'm sitting there like laughing and like dancing, pretty much. Then I realize that there's like an Uber driver or something sitting outside waiting for a pickup. He's been sitting in the car watching me the whole time, and I'm just like, yeah, I get you. Whatever. I'm still fucking happy. Trust me, if you can feed a possum by hand, it's extremely hard to do. They're notoriously shy. They don't come near anyone. And this thing had a penchant for chips. But I did check first. I only gave it 2 chips because they can get bone disease because it's not really healthy for them. But I was very happy with myself because my cat passed away about a year ago, and yeah, I've been very lonely without a pet. So I was like, yeah, like as I was heading home, I was like, does the possum distribution system work? Can I have a pet possum? You're so cute. Back in a moment. And back. Really doesn't like recovering the game whenever I actually go off screen. Let's turn up the volume a little bit. Rotten flesh. I had an Enderman. I bet you that dripstone block's going to be useful for some stuff. I wonder if we can make a bow yet. Got spider silk. I haven't killed any spiders yet. Gotta go get some food. Oh, you walk on it and harvests. Or when you jump on it. Yeah, my vocal cords are kind of weird. I've got a PTSD, so I have several pitches. I can go really low. I can go mellow. I can go high. I can't scream. I can yell really loudly. But I can't do like the squeeze sort of pitch. I wish I could. Oh, I forgot to get shears. Raw gold? They've changed the blocks. They look different now. Should get some shears though. Wait, where am I going? Here. I suppose they keep on growing if you leave them. I wonder how long. In real life, these things take like hundreds of, if not thousands of years to grow. Oh my god. I forgot food. I should have left some of them alive. I think they're not respawning because I ended them all. Ah, right, shit. Suppose I could make gold ones. Surprised they haven't added something like, oh, you have to sit at a table and eat to get a boost. They probably will. And to get the table, you have to download a DLC pack. Put metals into this one. Well, we should focus on getting some food first. There's no salmon at night time. Water exposed to magma like instantly change. Oh shit. What the hell? Is that like a natural ability or something? Yeah, it's like a magma block. It's new. I guess they naturally respawn. So this is what an Australian possum looks like, really quickly. It's not letting me. Oh, there we go. That's an Australian possum. if you could use a magma block fuel. Should be able to. Okay, so they have some uses. I'm gonna say it's spot this one. Yeah, I do. Guess it's not spawning because it's got spider webs next to it. I can leave it there for the moment. Redstone. Game can be sneaky sometimes. Next time I gotta shear that off. Wow. Yeah, no. Yeah, how do I find my way back now? Pretty sure it was back here. No. That way. That way. Wait, she is. Hey, we got some. Is it glue licking? Whatever that does. I'm pretty sure I didn't come this way. I'm gonna get so fucking lost. That's a spider. I reckon they added copper just to make it so that it takes longer. Almost looks like a block that I built. That's gonna get really confusing. Lapis lazuli. Recognize that one. I like anything that's blue. Or purple. Oh, whole new cave. A lot of diamond in here. I'm out of sticks. Right. See if I can actually find my way back up. Wait. I think I need to come up with a better torch system. I mean, I could put 2 torches for everything that's on the way back to where I'm supposed to be. Not even that deep and I'm getting diamonds. What's going on? Usually I only find them at like the bottom of the map. Ugh. Someday. No, that's right. Trees. Wait, what about Iron Axes? Seems like a lot of the same stuff is still there. Hang on. Oh no, it needs to be plain wood. I've had shields before, so you can switch. Don't know if you have to hold it up for it to work or something. The Google. Okay, so you actually have to use them. Okay, fair enough. But it blocks part of your screen though, which is kind of bad. Maybe it's one of those things you equip only when you run into danger. It's bad enough the sword covers some of the screen. I wonder if I get any spiraling. No, I still can't make it though. And back in a minute. Right, and back. How many more steps might I need? Oh, I just thought of the most cursed thing ever. Home sweet no. Oh, GNOME. Have you seen the latest Dungeon Soup video? The GNOME. The redemption of the GNOME. I'm pretty immature. At work, basically, no one understands the GNOME meme because like they're all like basically fucking boomer, fucking. Anyway, basically, so I get away with doing GNOME memes. So like someone's nearby, I'll be like, "Boo." I'll do like the "Whoo." The other week, as I was walking out the building, I turned around and I yelled out, "Chicken penis!" Just for lols. I'm sorry if your mum just happened to walk in at the wrong time. Trust me, I'm safe. Another drink. Gonna be delving the deeps. The actual funny thing is that I earn $80,000 a year. I don't know how the fuck I managed that. I had to sell my soul. Yes, yes. Not really. I didn't have to sell my soul. That's the whole point. It's like, how the hell did I manage it? Though with inflation these days, it doesn't mean damn. I mean, basically, the best I can afford right now for if I bought a house would be about $250,000, which means I can buy about, I don't know, 70 square meters of high rise. I'm gonna love the government at the moment. It's like, oh yeah, just buy your house. And like, the easiest way to fix shit is just let people buy land and put a fucking caravan or something on it. You know, the laws are really fucking stupid. Like, if you pay $250,000 or $300,000 for a parcel of land out in the middle of fucking rural bumfuck nowhere, you should be able to put a fucking, like, a tent on it and live in the fucking tent. But no. So, like, it used to be all about, electrical appliances and stuff. No, it's got to be the code. If you build anything, it's got to be like, SMIC up to code. It's got to be like hurricane resistant, all that sort of shit. We've got to watch out for acidification of the ground. Make sure it's on a concrete slab. It's like, well, what if I just go to Bunnings and buy a $200 fucking tent and live in it? No, you can't do that. Not in my backyard. It's fucking retarded. Like if I did that right now, I could do that. I could literally do that. Still have a computer, still have internet, still do everything, and basically save up enough money to build a house on that land, or but like build it my fucking self. But no. So basically, the minimum cost at the moment, where roundabout where I am, if you want to actually do anything, you got to build. It costs about, maybe about $600,000. Yeah, and there goes 30 years of your fucking life on a mortgage. Or I could just get a high-rise apartment for like 250K. Seems like the easy decision. a creeper's about to jump down. Mm. Yeah, I think I'm one block off. Tuck. Whatever tuck is. That's a new one. Yeah, ever since Microsoft bought this game, they've added a whole lot of shit that basically does fucking nothing. Fuck Microsoft. One of the interesting things is back like 12, God, no, 13 years ago. Oh, there's lava. Basically, one of my relatives, my sister, who was probably on way too many drugs, she gave birth to a child who had, I forget the name for it, autism. So she was like a full-on autist. And basically, she learned how to program using Minecraft, which is really cool. So like all the all of the redstone circuits and stuff like that, which is basically the coolest shit ever. I mean, if you want to learn how to program, redstone circuits are how you do it. But it doesn't actually teach you programming. It teaches you more like a machine code. So like how, like OR, XOR, and all those lovely little things. Which I went to university and studied. I'm really proud of the little girl, actually. And she's not so little anymore. She's like, probably... God, she's got to be at like... God, she's probably legal by now. Oh no! The protective instincts kick in. Here's the kicker. Here's the funny thing. Her dad was actually a cybersecurity expert. My sister was such a dumb bitch. it's a funny thing because, like, when it comes to an expert, basically I'm an expert on technology. And I went to uni to prove it. You gotta remain grounded. So, like, basically, like if it was a, I don't know, like Cyberpunk or whatever, I had the street kid walkthrough to get there. So, and we're out of blocks. She wasn't stupid, she just made incredibly bad decisions, which revolved around Akuchi. I made incredibly bad decisions, which probably also revolved around my dick, but, you know, always have a plan B and a plan C. Blows my mind that I'm an uncle, though. Bloop, bloop. Bedrock! I recognize that tile anyway. Alright, we're at Bedrock. Ooh, alright. You always get the best mineral deposits at Bedrock. You also get a little lava and I can hear it bubbling away. It's a good way to find yourself in a pool of lava. Okay. And one of the best things I ever said to my mom was basically, you can always log into my streams and just make sure you don't say anything to docs. But basically, I never know if it's my mom or someone logging in. It's kind of funny. My mom's got to be, what, about 60 now? God, she's got to be like 65. the way that people treat retirees, like especially people who don't have money. Like, you work your whole life to get a pension, and basically people always have the argument, it's like, oh, you work your whole life to get a pension. It's like, you do realize you're working in a capitalistic economy. It doesn't work like that. If you don't have savings, if you don't have superannuation, if you don't have money, you're fucked. And the reward that you get at the end of the day is exactly what you deserve. You're stupid. Like, I'll give like a superannuation system, so like your 4-5K sort of situation, as a perfect example, right? Just so you can actually understand, like, the way that everyone is sticking their arm up your ass and fisting you. Basically, the way it works is this. You earn a lot of money and you put it into a retirement fund. And that retirement fund gives you a return based on the dollar of what it was when you actually invested. That might be 5%, 10%, 15%, even with a actual, like it, you know, like earnings that you do actually earn from it. But at the end of the day, inflation outstrips it. So you put $1 into an investment fund when you're, you know, like when you're retiring and like you're expecting to get paid a pension. But when you actually need it, that $1 is worth half a bag of rice. Whereas when you actually put it in, it's worth, I don't know, what, 10 Big Macs or something like that. So at the end of the day, even though you did the right thing, you trusted the government to provide for you when you're older, your $1 is now worth a small French fries. When you put it in, it was worth, you know, like a large Big Mac meal. So as soon as you understand the system is corrupt, you can actually do something about it. But if you just invest and assume that the government's going to be looking out for you, you're going to lose. You're always going to lose. That's how the system works. Superannuation is the biggest lie that was ever forced on Australians. Thank you very much, Sir John Howard. It looks like we've got a little bit of lava. Capitalism doesn't work. It's a big Ponzi scheme. There's going to be a massive reset soon, especially with the way that all the AI tech stock bros are going, as well as all the consequences of basically having 20% of the world's oil wiped out for Asia. And for an American or something, it's like, oh yeah, 20% of the world's oil, who cares? For Asia, it's like, okay, well, where do we get our oil now from? Oh, From America? Wow. Trucks don't run on petrol. Most of the American oil reserves are basically sweet oils. So it's basically the type of oil that you get when you want to make petrol. It's the same thing for Australia as well. We actually have some petroleum reserves. But actual crude oil, like in terms of like heavy oils that we use for diesel, which runs all of our logistics, trucks, trains, that all comes from heavy oil, which we don't have, which the Americans don't have, which is why they fucked over Venezuela. And that's still not actually working. And basically everything that happens in the Middle East, in terms of, you know, like Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Bahrain, Oman, fucking that whole fucking area, right? UAE. That's where we get the majority of our heavy oil from to make diesel. And most of what we actually buy is actually from Singapore. So like refineries in Singapore and East Asia, Southeast Asia. And they all get their heavy oil from where? The Middle East. So basically what I'm trying to explain is that most of the things that actually make it so that the Australian logistics system can run, considering how wide, how huge our land mass is, all of it runs off crude oil, and that all comes from Asia, and all of that comes from the Middle East. So basically what's happening right now is that there's a whole big thing where people are like super underpaying the price on futures markets. So they're paying like $60, $70, and it's a fake price of oil. The real world price of oil right now is about $150 a barrel, not 60, not 70. But everyone is paying 60 or 70. That's a bubble in itself, and compare that to the whole AI bubble and shit that's happening as well at the same time. The whole worldwide everything's about to crash. And that's all because you get one fucking liar who literally lies every single fucking day in charge of the US. Our greatest ally is our worst enemy, literally. We actually might walk out on top of it like fairly good, because in terms of priorities, because of our exports, a lot of the countries in Asia will prioritize sending us diesel over other countries. But if they can't get crude oil to make the diesel, like the type of crude oil that I'm talking about is like the sulfurous oil. You can't make diesel out of sweet oils. Our entire country runs off diesel. That's it. I am going to knock off because I have to run and resupply. And in terms of inflation on this end, like everything costs 3 times as much as it did 10 years ago. So like year on end inflation is like at least 20%. every year. That's the real inflation. And anyone like the entire financial market thinks, oh yeah, it's just going to be fine. It's going to keep on going the same way it went. But it's always gone. It's not. Shit's about to evolve rapidly. As soon as the AI bubble pops, which is going to be in about maybe 6 months, if not less. I'd say it's closer to like 3 months. Yeah, I shall catch you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you on the next one.